Hello, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 12? Are we halfway through Vlogmas, you guys? Pretty much. That is kind of wild to think about, so we won't think about that too much. It's Saturday, and it's Saturday at 1:38 in the afternoon, and I am only just starting this vlog, which, if it wasn't Vlogmas, it'd be no problem starting a vlog that late, but it is Vlogmas, and I'm supposed to be vlogging every day. But yeah, I have just been having a very, very slow start to this day. I think I'm gonna have some tea, so we'll get that going. I won't start it, because then the kettle will be too loud. If you hear some noise, I do have some laundry getting started, but I've closed the laundry room door, so hopefully it won't be too bad. But yes, it is Saturday. I am still kind of coming down from the high of yesterday evening, as you saw in the last vlog, which I've just finished editing. So I have been awake. I've been awake since about 10. I slept in until 10. It was lovely. I got 4 hours of deep sleep and like I think it was just over 8 hours and 20 minutes total sleep, and just about 4 hours. It's saying 3 hours and 47 minutes. That is the most deep sleep I have had in forever. So clearly my body was recovering from all the fun I had last night. I was out. I woke up a couple times in the middle of the night. I have slept and slept and slept and slept, which is just what I needed. So I'm very happy with that. Then I got up and brushed my teeth and stuff like that, but then got back in bed with my laptop and edited tomorrow's vlog. So that is done, is out of the way. Now I can just enjoy the rest of the day. I mean, I enjoyed the morning. It was a really fun vlog to edit because I just got to relive that magical night last night. Now I'm kind of ready to move on to the next part of my day, which includes brunch. Although when it's nearly 2 o'clock, can you still call it brunch? Probably not. But I'm gonna scramble up some eggs. I think do a toasted bagel sandwich again, because that just sounds really good. And I think I'm gonna make some tea instead of coffee, and probably in my new London Christmas mug from Anthropology. So have some tea in this. I think it's a little bit, I won't lie, the mug is a little small for coffee, but it's the perfect size for a hot chocolate. Oh, maybe I'll do a hot chocolate. Hot chocolate with breakfast? It sounds really decadent, but I think I'm going to do that actually instead of tea. Let's make a nice cozy cup of hot chocolate to go with breakfast. I'm loving this mug, so I'm looking forward to using that. So I'm going to make some food, make some hot chocolate, get cozy on my chair, and do some reading. So I am still reading. It's a Christmas bookshop book. I can't remember the exact title. The Something Christmas Something Bookshop or something like that by Jenny Colgan. So I'm still reading that. Really enjoying it. It's making me really want to go to Edinburgh in December, because Edinburgh just sounds gorgeous and amazing in general, but I have a feeling it's probably extra magical at Christmas. So I'm loving the atmosphere of the book, and I'm getting into the story as well. I've got like 3 hours left in it, so I probably won't finish. This day is just running away from me. I probably won't finish it before I need to go for my hike, but at about 4, so in just over 2 hours from now, I want to go for a hike. I've got a low battery light, so I'm gonna get my brunch and my hot chocolate and all of that together and go sit down and get cozy. Okay, I think my battery cut me off. But yeah, I'm just gonna get everything together for a yummy breakfast, and then I'll get cozy, put on probably some kind of music playlist thing on YouTube, cuddle up in my favorite blanket, and sit in front of the tree and just enjoy a cozy afternoon until it is time to go hiking. Okay, it is time for us to go hiking. I have been very, very cozy in my chair, so it is a little hard for me to get up to go hiking, but it's getting late. It is 4:11, so I really need to get out to the trail in the next 5 minutes or so. I've had a lovely afternoon reading. It went by fast. It went by really fast because, you know, I just got such a late start to the day. I had a nice slow morning in bed and that was great, but as far as like reading time, by the time I got my breakfast cooked and hot chocolate made and sat down and started reading, it just felt like the last 2 hours just flew by. I would love to stay and continue reading, but I really do want to go hiking. So I'm gonna go out for a hike. I will take you guys with me, and then we'll come back and just have a cozy evening in front of the tree, which will be really nice. But yeah, it's been a lovely day so far, just what I needed. So the hike is the next step in that. That is the next thing that I need today. So we're gonna go for a nice, lovely hike and enjoy that, and then come back and have a cozy evening. So let's go. Fantastic. That was just what I needed. I think it was like 41 minutes, and then I sat and watched the sunset. It was gorgeous. Definitely felt really tired out there, and I'm still in a bit of pain, but like it was still really good, if that makes sense. Like it feels so good to be out there, and I know the winter is going to go by in an absolute blink, and then it's going to be hot again. And so I really don't want to miss a single opportunity to go out for a hike, even if I end up only being able to hike for like 20 minutes someday. Like, I still just want to get out there and enjoy it. It just, yeah, so I can breathe, you know? Like, after all the stress and chaos of this semester, to know that like it's pretty much done. Like, I still have some work I want to do on Monday for the spring, but for the most part, the fall is done. Even the spring prep, as much as I'm going to do now, will be done by Monday, most likely. It's just, I can feel just the stress starting to slowly leave my body. And I'm just starting to feel like I'm able to just let go and relax. Like today, this morning, just felt so good to just rest, to just sleep in, and then to rest and edit in bed and make editing just super cozy and super relaxing. And then reading, making a yummy breakfast, and then sitting down in my chair and turning on some nice relaxing music and reading in front of the tree. Like, I don't know, I struggle a little bit because I yesterday felt like I actually left my apartment and I did stuff and there was stuff to vlog, and like spending the whole late afternoon and early evening out at Kierland and Scottsdale Quarter and going shopping, and like it felt so normal. But at the same time, I also realized how not used to normal I am anymore, and how much I do just really prefer sitting at home and doing nothing. And when you're weekly vlogging or vlogging just a few days out of your week, you can get away with that. When you're daily vlogging, if every day is just me sitting and reading a book, there's only so many ways I can vlog that. There's like only so many angles I can do to make that look a little bit different. And so I do feel like one of the things I'm struggling with Vlogmas this year is, I know that for me, I really need to just have a really slow and peaceful and gentle December. That's not inherently very vlog worthy. So maybe Vlogmas is just going to be more chatty, like these moments in the car. And maybe you guys you seem like you're okay with that, because we're halfway through Vlogmas basically, and no one seems to be complaining about the lack of excitement. I think I'd envisioned a lot more nights like last night. Like, not that every day would be like yesterday, but that we'd have had like a few days like that so far. And like, I have gone and run errands, and we've gone to Michael's and Target and things like that, but in terms of like going out and being social, I haven't really done that so far this month. And I honestly don't know how much more I'm going to be able to do before Vlogmas ends, because I'm just feeling the pull to stay home and to just have a really slow and cozy December leading up to Christmas. But maybe that's what we need to see online. Like, if that helps even just one of you feel like it's okay for you to do that as well, then that will have been worth it to me. I saw one of my author friends on Instagram post today asking like, are you wanting to finish the year strong or finish the year gentle? Like, some people feel like they've got to cram a lot of stuff into the end of the year and finish it really strong and be super productive, do all the planning for the next year. And that is just what I'm wanting to avoid. I feel like that's what I've done in the past. And A, it's never been like that successful in the past. And B, it just makes me more exhausted. I feel like winter break, from an academic perspective, from the perspective of someone in academia and working in higher education, winter break is a very tricky thing. Summer break, you have 3 months. And so if I spend half of that time pushing myself and doing a lot of things and working really hard, I still have 6 weeks to just rest. Winter break, it's just 1 month. And I feel like the hazard for academics, and this goes back to when I first started grad school, you feel like there's all these things you should be doing during winter break, both personally and professionally. Like, I should be doing all of this prep for the spring semester. I should be doing some research if I was still doing my research, which I'm not, but that's a whole other discussion. But for me, it's like, I feel like I should be finishing Across the Pond 4. I should be outlining Independent Hearts 3, and I need to be editing Royal Romance 1, and I should be developing something else, you know. But then I also want to be having a really fun Christmas and like doing all the social stuff. But then I also know that I will not get through the spring semester if I don't rest. And so I feel like this year I'm not hearing the should voice as much as I feel like in the past. I'm not feeling like I should do this. I'm kind of acknowledging that part of my brain thinks I should do this, but I also know that's not the best thing for me. And what I should do is rest. There's a very weird shift happening in my brain. I feel like the last time we were having a car chat with Andrea after a hike, we were talking about just the kind of weight I'm feeling. And I feel like today that weight has lifted. Like I'm not feeling it as much today. And instead it's like I'm just having this clarity of I am doing exactly what I should be doing, which is sleeping in, having relaxing vlog editing sessions in bed in the morning, having good food, drinking hot chocolate from cute Christmas mugs, going for a nice hike. Like that is what I should be doing. That is what December should be filled with. If that means that my days and therefore my Vlogmas is less exciting than someone else's, then that's okay. I know better than to compare myself. Like I'm watching so many of these people who live in different places and have different lives and have different careers. If you wanted that, you'd be watching them, not me, is what I'm having to remind myself of. I need to just get out of my head because you are watching these more than I was expecting. Honestly, I always expect the view count per video to go down quite a bit because there's so many of them. That's pretty common for most YouTubers in December. Your average view count per video does drop fairly substantially compared to your average view count per video prior to Vlogmas, because like I've gone from 3 videos a week to 7 videos a week. I've more than doubled my output, and they're still roughly the same length per video. So I have been pretty happy with the view counts per video because it is still slightly higher than, it didn't drop as far as I thought it would, basically. So you are watching it, you are enjoying it. So I need to just stop worrying about it and stop worrying about making this day super vlog worthy, because I think it already is, just by the fact that I'm living my life, and you guys kind of know by now what you're gonna get when you come to this channel. Anyway, it is now getting dark, but I don't want to turn on the light in my car and really look like a weirdo sitting and talking alone in my car in a parking lot. So we're just gonna go. I've been rambling for 12 minutes. Heaven help me. I'm gonna have to edit that down a bit tomorrow. But yeah, let's go home. I'm gonna get cleaned up and get extra cozy again, figure out something for dinner, and then get snuggled on the couch. I've got a ton of videos to watch, I'm sure. This has been a good chat. I like talking to you guys. I like talking to you guys in my car after a hike. I don't know why. I'm going to miss these when hiking season is done. I hope you enjoy listening to these random car chats, because it really is a case of I just sit down and turn the camera on and see what my brain spits out. So this has been the random car chat for today's vlog. Now let's go home. Alrighty, it's 8 o'clock. Just getting something to eat. I wasn't feeling hungry at dinner time, but now I'm kind of feeling hungry, and I'm making another cup of peppermint tea. I'm just having a really cozy evening. I wasn't able to show you where it would have given stuff away, but I've been doing some Christmas gift shopping online. So I have placed a big order. I think my sister and my dad are nearly done. So really it's just my mom. I'm gonna have to get some more ideas for her because I really have no clue. So yeah, that's the update. And I'm gonna get back to relaxing now. Again, I feel like this isn't very vlog worthy, but this is my evening. So hopefully as you are watching this, you are also having a very cozy evening, and we are just hanging out and being cozy together. Okay, it is now past 10 o'clock. It's about 10 after. I need to go to bed, or at least go get in bed and read and just kind of start that final stage of winding down to go to sleep. I'm feeling very sleepy already, but I've made more progress on my hat, so that's cool. I feel like I might need to alter the pattern a little bit. I'm a little concerned that if I stick with the instructions, it's gonna be too long. So I don't know, I might have to start the decrease earlier, or I guess the person who wears it could like flip up the brim. So we'll see. But yes, it is time to start winding down, which means it is time to end this vlog. So I've got our jar of questions. So question for today's vlog. Question. That was very dramatic, I'm sorry. Favorite kind of gift to give other people? I feel like I'm going to give the same answer I gave last year. So for all of you who remember this, or this will sound familiar, I'm sorry that I couldn't be more original, but my answer really hasn't changed. My favorite kind of gift to give other people, I like giving people things that they want, but that they don't need. The kind of thing that they would really, really like, but probably would never finally spend the money on for themselves. So the kind of things that are just little luxuries or fun things. I don't lie. I have an appreciation for the superficial and for the frivolous and for the extravagant, and obviously everything in moderation. And if you're struggling to pay a bill or something, then yeah, buying the frivolous superficial item is not going to be important. But like, I feel like that's what Christmas or birthdays or just things like that should be for the items that aren't functional and aren't necessities and that just bring joy to the person's life and nothing else. And so yeah, I like giving gifts that people really, really want but don't need, and therefore they feel like they can't justify buying it for themselves. And so that's what I'm always on the lookout for friends and family to figure out like what is that thing that they really, really want but they don't need that I could get, you know, and obviously, you know, within my price range and things like that. So yeah, those are my favorite kind of gifts to give. Let me know, what are your favorite kinds of gifts to give? Give this vlog a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. All of that great stuff. That is always appreciated by me. And yeah, thank you very much for watching today's vlog, and I will see you all tomorrow in the next day of Vlogmas. Bye!